to anybody that stumbled upon this. Back on Disco Elysium. I looked weird for a second. Let's see. We paid for the night. We do have some stuff we could probably sell if we really need to, but I want to hold on to them. I guess I don't really need... Yeah, I mean, between these two, we have a day. I guess I'll try to explore around. I could pass time.
Hi, Ace Detective. Are you here for more books?
Could pass time by reading a book, but I don't want to spend money. Oh, right, this.
It's the ledger you found in the trash. A cabbage of papers hanging from the board, with the permeables drawer inside. It's barely held together by a clip, then made complete by the faint smell of urinal cleaner.
Okay. Also, yeah, this game can get a little serious
at
at times.
A piece of toilet paper is stuck to the back. It's just toilet paper sticking to the back of the plastic clipboard. You can take it off if you want.
It's kitchen tissue. They look exactly the same.
If you want it to be kitchen tissue, it can be kitchen tissue. It's not though. It's toilet paper. Still wet, the toilet paper, I mean kitchen tissue, sorry, peels off the plastic easily. All you have to do is shake it off your finger and voila, the ledger now looks marginally better. It's made of dark blue plastic, hard enough to beat someone to submission with. The edges are rounded, however. The U4 size board feels thick and heavy in your hand. Light shimmers on its wet surface. On the back, you see the embossed letters, RCM. Something rattles inside, ever so lightly. Is there a hidden compartment? And something small inside, light, made of paper or cardboard, or dried flowers perhaps. The plastic shimmers like lapis lazuli, but it is not see-through. You cannot see to its center. There's pain in there, if you want some. That much you know. Blue. The blue heart. Don't look into it.
How would I open
With your hands, U4 sized pages hang from the clip screwed to the top of the board.
Nice.
The two sides of the board appear slightly misaligned, like a drawer that's come off its slides. If you bend the plastic on your knee slowly, the slides snap back into place. It should be possible to just, you know. Without resistance or sound, the two panels move against each other. The compartment is now open. 2 ticket stubs and a handmade postcard.
Okay, that's extreme right there.
2 octopuses are smiling, reaching their tentacles toward each other in the colored pencil drawings. The tickets permit access to the zoo in Revachol East. The aquarium costs extra. These let you go there too. Thin wax paper has been glued to a piece of cardboard. Sounds like leaves rustling when you pick it up. You see violet flowers, floral patterns, patches of glue.
Smell it first? Nah, just open it.
Familiar handwriting lines the inside of the card. Looped, round letters in a woman's hand. A young woman in her 20s. There is care, effort, and a smile, you think. Although that is not something you can read from someone's handwriting. Harry, it begins. You're already reading. I wanted to write you a letter so you can read it when you wake up. Maybe it will make you happy. Throw it away, please.
It will make me happy.
A merciful wind blows in from the Bay of Revachol, dusting the ground at your feet and raising newspapers far away. You feel the card slipping into it.
Let's go.
What was that?
Frisson covers your entire body, a feeling of cold, a persistent chill.
Now we're gonna hold on to it and read
Your
it.
hands shake, holding onto it. Every morning when I step out and you're asleep behind me, it says, I find a little piece of sadness in me. I carry it in my chest, down Voyager Road. Every step I take, it grows. By the time I reach the fuel station, it has filled me entirely. I step onto the light rail and look back. Sparks fall from the bow collector. I know it will be like this until late afternoon, when I get off the 42 and walk back to you. You. Every step I take will get lighter. It almost makes me run. Sometimes I do. I can't believe I met you. I can't believe the happiness I feel with you. You have a vast, vast soul, and I will always, always, always come back to it. Kisses, kisses, kisses. You feel the air sucked out of your lungs and the blood sucked out of your head. Everything around you gets dark. Small white dots appear. You feel the ledger slip from your hand. No, hold on.
Yeah, we're gonna hold on.
To what? There's nothing.
Then why suggest it?
Detective, is everything all right?
He falls sideways. What, credits about to roll here?
There is nothing. Again. Nothing sad, brother. No treachery, just blackout. Well, almost nothing. There is the ground below you, that's still there. And the small light that's on, fluttering, somewhere in the basal ganglia. That's me. Blue eyes, that's me. Who was what?
He speaks of the sickening longing, the unwell emotion. Even in the darkness, he's grasping for it. Still trying to hold on to the great sorrows slipping in the water. Slimy.
If this somehow advances the day or gets started over, I am loading the save.
The call when you're dead, brother.
Here in the paleo-mammalian cortex, we call it the shadow. Because it's always there.
Tell him.
Ah, yes. In the olfactory system, they call it the apricot chewing gum scented one. It's unhealthy of them to linger on it so. But as they say, what do you do?
I guess it smelled nice.
It didn't smell nice. It smelled like betrayal.
My name appears to be Harry enough, just lie here emotionless. Where is Voyager Road? Was that the X something?
Bloated corpse of the past resurfacing.
Oh, it was beautiful.
Beautiful. Believe me, stupid ape. Its lack of beauty was not the problem.
There is no Voyager Road. There are no roads, no houses, no lights in the windows. It's all on pause. Your name is fuck all.
It certainly ain't Harry.
Yeah, it's Harry.
Your name is passed out on the ground, dragged around by one of the other evil apes. They're taking you somewhere.
You think they would let you? Until you disintegrate into biomolecules? No. Someone is breathing on your face now, inspecting your pupils, stupid idiot.
Oh, is that it's cold?
Yes, they're pouring something on you. It's in you. And it's...
Water.
It's delicious. Glowing lights on a dashboard emerge out of nothingness.
Hey, we killed an hour.
The upholstered cabin of Lieutenant Kitsuragi's motor carriage, seated in the driver's basket. The air is thick with leatherworks and heavy fuel oil. Cold water runs down your chin.
Drink. Water.
The lieutenant extending a small canister to your mouth.
The water is cold, silvery, the stuff of life itself, as it pours down your parched throat. The pounding in your head recedes. The darkness parts.
Drink. You haven't drunk water in 2 days. Did you know the human body is not made to survive on alcohol alone? You need a secondary form of hydration.
With greedy gulps, you down half a liter of cold water. Some of it spills on the driver's seat. The lieutenant pays no heed to it.
What happened?
To ask you the same, came into contact with the burnt out ruins of the past, Lieutenant. As he tried, it won't happen again. Fuck it, start climbing out of the motor car. Yeah, I can ask you the same.
You were reading your paperwork. Then you passed out. I carried you to my kinema to take you to a hospital. Then you came
How long
to.
was I out?
10 minutes, maybe.
Okay, maybe I didn't look at the time.
That does sometimes happen.
And the remains of your ledger.
You dropped these. Are you okay to
Ledger of
proceed?
failure and hatred.
Good.
The Ledger of Failure and Hatred is a special item that can be used both as an interactable and a tool equipped in your held slot for skill bonuses. Find it under the Tools tab in your inventory.
Cool. Nice to authority, though. Same ledger you found, the trash only worse somehow. Makes you think about the letter, about the woman's handwriting. I don't want to get out of the bed in the morning.
It's the ledger you found in the trash. A cabbage of papers hanging from the board, with the permeables drawer inside. It's barely held together by a clip, then made complete by the faint smell of urinal cleaner. An aluminium block runs the width of the board, biting down on the paperwork. Its crocodile teeth are the only thing keeping the papers together. A regular pencil, the tip worn down to nothing, has been attached to the clip. The surface is interrupted by a silvery sticker. It's rectangular, sparkling with
crap.
iridescence. You don't know how you didn't notice it before.
I hit a tab, accidentally unmuted it. And just watching boy play some tune sometimes. It's rectangular, sparkling with iridescence. You don't know. Okay.
Looks like an official mark, made to be low visibility outside the right circumstances.
What? That thing. It's a halogen watermark. We use it for adding information to RCM property. It depends. Aside from an anti-counterfeiting stamp, mine has my station number and address. The information varies by date of issue.
How many years you've been on the force, he's thinking. It'll have that. Your kill count. Yours will surely have your kill count.
Any capable light with the right wavelength will do.
Like, for example.
All RCM vehicles have had lights designed to reveal halogen watermarks. Mine too.
This means you can read the watermarks if you just turn the lights on.
Okay.
He returns to his neatly kept
While a
note.
bunch of sodden papers sag from the clipboard in your hand. It's a sorry sight.
Well, let's inspect on this. Let's turn on the lights.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone.
All right. Ready? I turn, you press start. It's next to the preheater.
He's downplaying his excitement. The lieutenant is more than happy to show off his precious carriage. The dashboard lights up with orange glow. The rounds per minute gauge jumps, and the engine of the Caprice Canadian comes to life with a whiny
I could not hear that at all. White morning. -1 authority. Little guy gets further and further away. You see yourself from above. You pass down the blue tiles, a hostile room floor. Even from this distance, you can see your eyelids flutter. Mention of what? Great white object. Blah blah blah. Alright, whatever.
Like a leopard waking from its sleep, yawning and roaring at the same time. The lights unfold with a little click, casting electrical light onto the ground before the vehicle.
There you go. I'll turn them off from the remote once you're done. We just need to stand in front of the machine now.
Thank you.
As you hold your ledger's clip under the headlamp, an iridescent hologram appears. A street grid and the veins of a great river. A familiar sensation washes over you.
There she is. Revachol West.
There's a note of pride in the lieutenant's voice.
Around the borders of the watermark are dozens, no, hundreds of micro-perforations.
Look at the shimmering street grid.
The rectangular watermark is overlaid with the logo of the RCM, and yet the major arteries of Revachol are all recognizable. They shimmer in the Kanema's headlights. A rat brazenly darts past you and disappears amongst the stopped lorries. In the distance, a child somewhere shrieks. A woman reprimands her in a voice no quieter than the child's cry. In the middle of a broken plaza, in a cone of light, barely visible in the daytime, two men, one slim, the other sturdy. They are on the city stage, but only one of them knows his lines.
Ah, Martinez.
He smells the air and says, "Where are the map?
Let me see.
Takes the ledger for a moment and inspects it.
Right here.
Says his finger near the top of the map on a segment of coast jutting on the Great Ocean.
No, it does not.
There are many of them, and they are divided into 3 separate rows. The first row has 18 dots. The next is the longest. It runs all the way around the border, and then some. You count 216 perforations. Considering that nice, large number, a wave of pride washes over you. Though you can't say why, precisely. The last row has 3 perforations.
19, 216, 3.
That's it.
Those are perforations. They represent your record as an officer of the RCM. They are your statistics, as it were. I should have guessed you'd keep a record. Officers often do. Let's take a look.
Son, here is where we score your life performance. You better hope it's good.
Yeah, we got some morale
The
up.
first
Maybe
row
it's about to go down.
represents your years of service. 18 years. Okay, not bad at all. What did you do before you volunteered? That's what it says. I might have guessed even longer based on your age. What did you do all those blissful years of your youth?
Walk the land, telling horrors and liars of the end to come. There are 9,855 days remaining. Probably some ordering office job, same as everyone else. Like I just went around apologizing all the time. You really think I have any idea? Like, yeah.
Fair point. Let's move on, shall we? This next row, the one that wraps all the way around, is your number of closed cases. Closed is good. It means finished. You've got, let's see...
Is this going to actually
wow,
impress him?
more than 200.
This feels like bragging.
It's quite a lot, even for someone who's been on the force for nearly 2 decades. Usually, clearing more than 10 cases a year puts you in the 90th percentile of all RCM officers.
So you're saying you used to be a super cop? Used to be good? And some sauce, I guess. What's the last number? I don't think I can ever re-become this person. What's that last number?
Call it what you want. You are a valuable member of your precinct. Now, let's look at the last row. Right. Those are your confirmed kills. You've got precisely 3 perforations there.
Confirmed kills. That sounds pretty evil. A drink would soften that feeling.
Is now a good time to pour one out for the fallen? That's not too many.
For an RCM officer, especially Precinct 41, which is in the Jamrock Quarter, it's rather tame. I mean that in a good way. There are certain officers who treat their kills like some kind of ghoulish game. If they do happen to solve a case, it's usually by accident.
It's obvious the lieutenant doesn't think very highly of these officers.
But it seems as though
I mean,
you are, or
so
at
Harry
least
used to be
were,
a pretty
one
good
of
one.
the good ones. So we have that to be thankful for.
He's sincerely glad you're not a scary predator. Not to say relieved you're competent.
We've already asked him this, but we'll
Yes.
ask him again. He says he plans to elaborate.
Not a problem for him to state it, however.
Everyone has their own method of coping. Some more effective or self-destructive than others.
Gives you a meaningful look.
Personally, I find it helps to keep up a few hobbies. Oh, this and that. Let's not get into it now.
I should find a hobby.
Why not gardening? You've already got the yellow gloves.
It's meant in earnest. Please don't mistake it for a jab.
If you want to pour out the booze you've been carrying around on duty, I'm certainly not going to stop you.
Pour one out on the ground.
A dark pool of cheap wine appears at your
Yeah,
feet.
good.
It shimmers in the lights of the Kanema. Honorably done. You have given up some of your own blood for theirs.
Sorry for killing you. The gloaming comes for all, but first it came first for you. Make it okay with the powers of rock and roll. Here's to you, honored dead. Not really sure what you're supposed to say to these things. I mean, yeah, if it's confirmed kills, then... And he was a good cop, or at least, rather, he preferred to solve or close a case rather than just kill people. You gotta assume, maybe the people he did kill, they weren't, they were just not going to be helped.
Neither am I. Are we done here?
Thanks for this.
The lieutenant nods.
Okay, let's go.
Right. I'll go turn off the lights.
Press the remote control on the key.
You can now see your statistics on your journal page, to the right of the task description.
It's the ledger you found in the trash. A cabbage of papers hanging from the board. With arson, petty theft, spousal abuse, handwritten logs on... There is, for precisely one more. 15 pages near the end remain untouched by the damage. The checkered grid forms a structure of passages, breaking the case into subtasks to accomplish.
Commit the paper using the pen.
The tasks you've completed flow out of the kind green ape pen in a brash freehand similar to the rest of the letters. The wording comes easily. It's almost robotically simple, a language developed for mental rigor and simplicity. Inspect the victim's body. Get the body down. Interview the cafeteria manager. It's not exactly poetry, but poetry would be out of place. A satisfying slash sounds across the paper. You're done, it seems to say. And you, and you. And a fuck you to you too. That last one cuts a slash right through the paper. Things to be done and things already done. The composition of reality. This is an extremely useful tool for a detective of the citizens' militia. Now all that remains is to name the case.
No, actually. Any ideas?
The hangman, the Furies are home in the mirror. The setting sun. John's sick. I would have done something like we made a friend. It's simple.
Great. That's great. That's actually what I was thinking too. The Hanged Man. Good, strong name. We have a very good name for the case now.
Huh.
I'm going to start calling it the Hanged Man. It's good we sorted this out.
I felt a little too enthusiastic. Hmm. We're gonna hold on to it.
You don't exactly close them, so much as distance yourself from the smelly papers. They're a little further from your nose now. It takes about half an hour to piece one together, using the system you've devised. Which one do you want?
The couch.
Some assholes brought their couch outside and hung out on it. In the middle of the street, on the roof, on the hillside by the motorway. You know, at an unexpected location. They were young, and they thought they looked cool on it.
It looked really cool, like a rock band.
Yes, as you said here, insufferable rock and roll assholes. Young people are the worst. So anyway, you got a complaint about the damn sofa, or couch, or whatever it was. They were leaving it out in all these unexpected and whimsical locations. They took it to where they also took photos of themselves on it, and smoked cigarettes, and drank coffee because they felt it's intellectual.
Breakthrough imminent. I guess we gotta, like, talk about it first.
Cigarette butts, coffee cups, stupid couch. You had to clean it all up, and you did. So congratulations to you. Case solved. No, you didn't have time for that. These notes show that you have what is called a real goddamn job. You don't have time to be chasing down the couch assholes. You have a real job to do. What next? It would be very interesting to read about these.
I'm kind of cutting them
wouldn't
off
it?
early.
I mean, there seems to be a square-shaped entry wound in the victim's forehead. She's been sitting there for weeks, on her rocking chair, with a square hole in her skull, staring at the wall, her mouth agape. That's all you got. From the half hour you spent piecing it together, all you know is the entry wound was square-shaped. You never found the bullet. And then another body showed up, also with a square hole in his forehead.
Huh.
Who knows? Those pages are missing. What next? Don't worry. One day you may still catch the man with the square gun. This one is relatively easy to reconstruct.
Got brighter all of a sudden.
Overnight on 1202, a graffito, nay, a mural, appears on an 8-story tenement
Also
overlooking
feels like we missed the
central
19th
Jamrock.
hour.
The building is a sparsely inhabited ghost tower, part of a failed real estate development called Grand Couronne. The mural is enormous. 2 silhouettes, a man and a woman, are kissing. The text cut into their form reads, "True love is possible only in the next world. For new people, it is too late for us. Wreak havoc on the middle class." People call it that thing and that fucking thing. It's visible for miles. In 2 days, the station's complaints desk gets clogged with requests to remove the bummer. You and your partner are assigned to the case. The graffito crew is easy to track down. Only the bell lectures have the literage of industrial paint to cover the surface. One of the graffito artists is rumored to be rich. They take responsibility for the execution, but not the design. The ideologue of the Next World mural, as the crew calls it, remains an unknown. The case files do not show you finding the author of the design. The crew agrees to clean up after themselves. However, your partner, JV, is against the removal, citing public support for conservation. This leads to a debate in Precinct 41, which then spreads to the streets of Jamrock, ending in a rare plebiscite organized by you and the rest of Row 3. The 9,000 people subjected to the mural's message, all of Lakeside, Central Jamrock, and Villalobos, plus half of the eminent domain, participate in the vote. Although the case begins with what appears to be a lot of rambling on the streets as to how juvenile and stupid the mural is, given a choice between two options.
View the mural is wrong. View the mural is right. I don't know. Just depends on who had it up. If they wanted it or not.
A staggering 78% of voters choose to keep it. Turns out the opposition were a loud minority. And that love truly is possible in the next world for new people. And it is too late for us.
What remains to wreak havoc on the middle class. Middle class is not to be blamed, it's human nature. I like it, but we can't wreak havoc on... But can't we wreak havoc on other nations instead? I don't know, I don't think I've paid attention to actually form an opinion on this at all. Only the next world? And now we're talking about the middle class? How the heck did that happen? Public support conservation. Sure, we'll just go as human nature.
Did
Whatever.
anyone ask you what you believe in, man with the smelly toilet ledger? What do you want to tackle next? Or are we done? AKA Leslie and Burke. AKA
That takes a long
the
time.
public indecency drunk and the property damage drunk is a cursed case. It has been passed from unsuspecting officer to unsuspecting officer for 10 years. On January 29, the unsolvable case made its way to you. Why you accepted it, it is unclear. Every officer, and indeed most civilians in Jamrock, know it's unsolvable. You were so drunk, you didn't remember what it was when you signed on. That, or you were high. Leslie will always take his pants off when he's drunk. Burke will always trash everything. It's just what they do. It is their nature. You cannot change the nature of a man, and you can't lock them away because public indecency and small-scale property damage are not punishable by incarceration. The only way for Leslie to stop flashing his genitals to bypassers and for Burke to stop dismantling signage and rear-view mirrors would be for them to stop drinking alcohol, which, in their 40s or 50s, it's hard to tell because of their distorted features, is a medical improbability on par with you ceasing to produce the expression. You would think that, but you're wrong. Where's the fun in exposing your genitals or breaking stuff in your own home? No, Leslie and Burke are on the corner of Main Street and Perdition, because that's where the action is. Threatening, fines, dragging them to the station.
Damn it.
Locking them up in the hellholes they live in. Locking them up in the station. Hypnotherapy. Even trying to get the local gang of Zemyaki to take them out. The Zemyaki gave them ethanol, so Burke and Leslie would expose and rampage even harder. You tried it all, and still the complaints wouldn't stop, as they hadn't stopped for 10 years. It's plain to see from the files that you, Satellite Officer JV, and Special Consultant TH had more important cases to attend to. You uncover cross-reference to several ongoing investigations, each brought to a standstill every time you drive down Main Street. Because there they are, on the corner of Perdition. And what is Leslie doing? Good, you're learning. If the files are to be trusted, that's all there is to it. That and Burke breaking things, and the fact that they're both drunk. But then again, so are you. The case becomes considerably less comic one day when Burke takes a swing at your ledger. He must have it confused with the property he likes to damage. But the joke's on him. The officer is also drunk. Way more drunk than Burke there. And let's be fair, you also have party eyes. You slam the hardened plastic board in his face, then proceed to beat him unconscious with it.
Oh, we get a little stat boost for the ledger now.
In the process, the ledger sustains damage. The compartment within, reserved for permeable documents, is jammed shut. You stop your assault on the now unconscious Burke to open it, but are unable to do so. The officer began to cry, reports Leslie, who, at this point, is tending to Burke. Kill them. They broke it. He came at us, and at us. I think he was trying to kill Burko. While trying to kill Burko, you slowly come around. The permeables compartment is open. You've smashed it open on poor Burko's kneecaps. The good news is, Burke can't walk anymore.
Problem solved.
Can't get out of his apartment, an invalid. With Burke to tend to, Leslie cuts back on the indecent exposure. Maybe he flashes his genitals to Burke. Who knows? But both drunks are off the street. The complaints stop. The unsolvable case is solved. Which is also why the officer responsible narrowly escapes a disciplinary hearing. The end. Do you want to read another one? Not much has
Guess
changed
we weren't always
in
good.
the meanwhile.
Oh, holy crap! Another 15 minutes passed. Yeah, we gotta go.
Date
Deal with the
of
smoker.
birth generator. You were born in the year 07, in the last year of the commune of Revachol, right before it fell, in the old military hospital on the ground floor, where people usually came to die during a snowstorm. The revolution had about 1 year left to go, and the fires were still burning bright. There were explosions in the blizzard. This was 44 years ago. You are 44 years old. The bloating might never leave your face, but beneath it, you still have some years. You still have some hope.
Nice one. Difficulty. Is that good or bad, actually? Yeah, it should do more thoughts. The bad thing is, we're making a new save. We got like 2 places we gotta be at night. God, I hate whenever it zooms in.
Trying to sneak up on...
Maroon glow of light pollution rising from the east. You hear distant traffic. Night is falling on the city. Of course, I thought about quitting, but for what?
Gendarmerie, you found me.
Young man on the balcony gives you a bright smile before taking another drag from a
His
cigarette.
slender figure is backlit by city lights, its distant streets and motorways flashing like diamonds. It feels like a Friday. He seems to be in a good mood tonight, and his shirt is still unbuttoned.
Beautiful.
You're probably smiling as he looks at you. Something sparkles in his eyes.
So
Blaze
tell me,
high.
are you here to make things right again?
Honestly, I'm just trying not to screw anything up. I'm not going to make things right. I'm going to make them spectacular. Hope you can talk to a possible witness. Balcony overlooks the murder case.
Beautiful.
He says again. Nearby street lamp casts shadow on his chin, drawing out the slender cheekbones.
I have some good news for you. My Sunday friend is visiting me tonight. I told him about you and he'd like to say hello. Step in. He's already waiting.
By the way, I'm really digging the view here. Is it Friday tonight? Feels like Friday. Why would I want to meet your friend? Very well, I'll talk to him, but first I want to talk to you. So many questions.
Mm-hmm. That's why I chose this place. Martinez is special, isn't it?
Wait. Suddenly you are digging things?
Shaking his head.
Trust me, you do. Yeah, it does feel like the end of the week. Such gentle weather. Even the rain feels nice. That's nice, but I don't have anything to tell you. It's my friend you're looking for, not me.
He takes another drag of his unfiltered cigarette and looks around. It's getting dark and the neighboring windows have lit up, one by one. Downstairs, a cat crosses the yard, disappearing into the bush.
Besides, I've got to run.
He's going to leave you alone again. That's sad.
I just found you again.
Just look at it. It's a beautiful night. Who's going to stay in on a night like this?
He's right. Only losers go to bed early. Time to break out the booze. A man on high heels stumbles out of a basement club, music blasting over the entire district. It's chilly, and as the chemicals
Well,
hit
I
his
promise I will
nervous
talk
system,
again.
1,000 shivers ripple through his body. Something flutters in the corner of the lieutenant's mouth as you're saying those words.
We'll talk. Just not tonight. Take care.
He doesn't like this
alright?
guy, I think. Alright, I guess we're interviewing the Sunday friend.
And he's gone again. Looks like it's becoming a theme for him.
There's something so different about him. Just can't put my finger on it.
Different, of course.
His shirt. His shirt always unbuttoned. A good listener, I like talking to him. Something so mysterious about the way he talks and moves. He smells good. Why on earth does he smell so good?
His shirt.
The lieutenant squints his eyes, trying to hold back his laughter. His shirt.
His shirt. His shirt. No, I don't know why his shirt is always unbuttoned.
His mouth tightens as though trying to hold something back.
Come on, detective, let's go. We've got a potential witness to interview. His Sunday friend, remember?
Early business magazine. Empty ashtray that we saw through a wall, maybe? Governmental takes me all the way. Governmental issues take me all over Revachol, as you can see. For snooping. Dates for open lectures at the local university. Flyers for underground parties. The Marn Council hut. There's a canopy bed made of metal. Party dragon silk robe. One photo of the same apartment. Oh. Dated year 01. Buckets of paint on a layer of old newspaper.
Officers of the Revachol Citizens Militia.
So they're banging. Right? Man in business casual removes his cufflinks.
My name is Charles Vildrouin, and I am an official with the coalition government. I work for the Institute of Price Stabilité on assignment from Sur la Clé. I heard you talking to my friend outside. Very good. Super. I am here to assist you in any way possible. Ask me about the hanging.
No, first ask an innocuous personal question to get the interview off on the right foot. Yeah, let's fuck with him. Who does he think he is? Assisting you?
Yeah, point the bed.
Oh, yes. My friend has a great eye for these things. He refuses to tell me where it came from. It's a mystery. I believe they call this type of frame industrial. It's very comfy. That's really all I can tell you about it.
He forms a little rooftop with his fingers. Cold air sweeps in from the balcony.
What was that? You were supposed to fuck with him, not compliment the decor. The lieutenant takes out his notebook and nods to you to proceed.
Now,
The
what are you doing here?
coalition is only looking out for the price stability. Inflation is a killer, like a heart disease blocking the normal circulation of the economy. It must be controlled. The economy impacts the entire international community, which is why it requires international oversight. Well, I'm renovating it. It is an interesting project. The building used to be a 12-story skyscraper before the cannons took the top 4 stories off. This, of course, happened when the coalition forces landed here. You could say I'm undoing some of the material damage the international community caused when we arrived here. It is the most important thing.
That doesn't tell me
It's
anything.
the central goal of any sound monetary policy. Maintaining the price stability is essential to maintaining high levels of economic activity, which is essential for maintaining high levels of employment, which is essential for maintaining the social stability.
Basically, it makes sure the price of bread doesn't change.
Précisément. Too much inflation, bread becomes too expensive. Too much deflation, it becomes too cheap for bakers to produce. That's why the Institute of Price Stability works to keep inflation just below 2%. But not too far below, no. Too below is also bad. Below, but close to 2%. The coalition believes in the importance of informing the public about the benefits of the price stability. Transparency is one of our principles. Would you like an informational pamphlet?
Yeah, sure.
A sound monetary policy is essential for
Free
addressing
reading material.
uncertainty. Stability is the raison d'être of the moral intern. It's the reason why I identify as a moralist. But oh, I don't have my leaflets on me today. That's too bad. You can always call our information line. Making information available is part of the moral intern's commitment to transparency. Yes, as I said before, I am a commissioner from Sur-la-Clé working for the Institute of Price Stability. This is one of the main projects of the moral intern. La communauté internationale is what Revacholians colloquially call the coalition. In other words, the nations that stopped the disaster of the revolution.
What do I call the
Your
coalition?
employer, technically speaking. The governing authority of Revachol. The RCM is but one part of this provisional administration. It's the International Organization for Moralists, hence Moralist International. The Institute of Price Stability is just one of its many mind babies, as is the coalition.
Yeah, I guess. Sure, well, we can say this.
There are more nefarious powers to work for than the moral intern.
But of course. Because moralists believe in a normal, stable world governed by democratic values. The Occident is part of the normal world. Oranje, Sur-la-Clé. Martinez? No. Martinez is something else.
The rest of Revachol, is it part of the normal world?
Revachol is generally difficult. It's led by an interim government, which means it hasn't yet achieved full democracy. But they are working towards it. You're all doing very well here, relatively speaking.
Don't think I'm a moralist. Moralism sounds incredibly boring. I want more action. Moralism is the ideology of foreign occupiers. Revachol must be governed by Revacholians. Democracy is meaningless sham as long as the working class is under the boot heel of capital. And probably some truth to that. Like, every time I'm talking to people, I'm choosing option D, none of the above. Is that moralism?
Is this option D usually the most reasonable answer?
Defend the political something 7 times? Got achievement? Yes, everything else is super extreme. It's like I'm living with a bunch of lunatics.
Sounds like you're a moralist indeed, my friend. Welcome.
Alright, well, there we go.
Moralism is all about compromise and achieving the achievable. It's pragmatic, realistic, and level-headed, an ideology for doers. Are you a doer, my friend? It looks to me like you are.
I'm not.
Now,
I'm
enough
so
of this
freaking-
delightful political interlude.
I
Was
just
there
play
anything else
games.
you wanted to ask? What's there to say? Sur-la-Clé is a modern, urbanized country that measures very high on the Human Development and Freedom Index. Mostly, though, it's known as the executive heart of EPIS. Moreover, it is a great sponsor of less emerged countries. Revachol is only one of its many darlings whose progress it supports and cherishes. Because a great percentage of Revachol's culture hails from Sur-la-Clé. Its language, its people, its cuisine even. Or at least in the downtown La Delta area.
Jamrock and other parts of the international zone have been mercifully spared of Sur-la-Clé's love for meatballs and mashed potatoes.
I am afraid I'm not going to have time
Oranje is an
to talk
exemplary
to
nation who,
Lassie, or
as a
whatever her
core
name
member
was.
of EPIS, contributes 28% of our annual budget. Next to Sur-la-Clé, Oranje is probably the most prominent member of the international community. As founding members, they are both very EPIS. Oranje carries a lot of political weight, while Sur-la-Clé takes care of the business side of things. Sur-la-Clé hosts the headquarters of the major EPIS institutions. Oranje's economy is one of the most advanced in the world. It has successfully transitioned from heavy industry to advanced services and generally acts as an engine for sustainable change in the international community.
Can't you just talk like a normal person?
About what? Oh, it's very urban and very well organized. Their streets are clean, their horse cars run on time, the people are polite and efficient. Like I said, they are an example for less emerged nations to follow.
If he knows so much about Oranje, maybe he also knows about Oranje's mercenaries.
Whatever you wish, officer. I'm sorry to say I did, officer.
Easy, detective. No need to jump to conclusions.
Yeah, is the spectacled man near the window who smiles and spreads his hand.
Officer, it's very difficult to describe what I saw that night. It was so surreal to me, like in a play.
What do you mean, like in a play?
It was just so strange. I could barely comprehend what was happening. I was on the balcony when it happened, getting some fresh air. I remember that first they came in, carrying what looked like a body. And then I saw all the surrounding windows go dead, one by one. That's when I understood. I should not be seeing this.
Sounds like the victim was unconscious, or at least incapacitated. Interesting.
How many?
I couldn't tell you exactly. Less than 10. Maybe 8?
The lieutenant sends you a sharp look at the mention of that number.
That's a giant you're describing. No, they were all quite human, as far as I could tell. I went back inside.
Yes, back inside. Keep yourself safe from the killing.
Were you able to see anything from inside?
Officer, the yard was pitch black. There was nothing to see, but I could still hear their voices. They were threatening to kill that poor man.
Are they men? Women?
All men, I presume. But again, I couldn't see very clearly.
What ethnicity?
I believe they were mostly white, though I believe I saw 2 Areopagites among them. and I am quite certain that one spoke with a Mesk accent.
What happened?
Well, that's the strangest part, officer. Nothing happened. It was oddly quiet for a public lynching.
What do you mean? Nothing happened? They lynched the guy?
Eventually, their shouts died down, and that was all. There were no gunshots, no celebratory shouts, no anything.
That does seem strange.
I'm afraid I don't have anything else to add.
About what time was all this happening, approximately?
All I can say is that it was late. My watch. Yes, now I remember. It was 30 minutes past midnight, give or take. No, I didn't see the corpse until the following day.
It seems this wasn't the break you were hoping for. I think we have everything we need. Thank you for talking to us, Mr. Villedroit.
Of course, anything I can do to assist the RCM.
The man who was lynched outside your window was from Aranja.
Oh, that's unusual. The Oraniers are not the kind of people you associate with heinous crimes. It's such an upstanding and responsible country.
That's not how I describe this guy. That's what all I wanted. Yeah, that's all I wanted to say. Yeah, so why we...
Well, certainly one cannot rely simply on generalizations. That would go against our commitment to individual freedoms.
I think saying this, how I describe this guy, seemed more of a... It took it as a generalization of a race rather than that particular guy being a shouting
And, of course,
partier.
any loss of life is a tragedy.
Really?
So tell me,
Well, we didn't know
what
his
had
name.
you learned about the victim?
42. He liked to get high and brag about war crimes he did.
Extremely distasteful behavior. I cannot condone either drug use or needless boasting. Suffice it to say, that is not how we do things in Sur-la-Clé.
That's because they're all a bunch of squares who like to sit around with their fingers up each other's assholes.
He was a poor kid before the Orans, say, government put him in military academy.
It's the responsibility of any good welfare state to take care of its most unfortunate citizens.
Should have been grateful for the help. They turned him into a psychopathic killing machine. Is that what we were told?
They gave him a successful career.
Man holds up a finger as though he's made a brilliant point.
Yes, killing was his business, and business was good.
Yeah, they just say moralists
Did he
agree with
love it
killing if
before
it's
they made him
needed,
do it again?
but
and
it's
again
who's
and
deciding that.
again?
He loved before they made him do it again and again and again.
What else has your investigation uncovered? That is extremely unfortunate. Yes, it's regrettable that this practice has a history in certain Occidental nations, even highly advanced members of EPIS. But rest assured, the Oraniers government has committed to producing a timetable that would lay out a path to transition to a professional army. So, it's hard to put an exact date on it.
Oh, whoops.
I believe the
No need for
proposal for
mercenaries
the
like this, poor man.
timetable is due to be completed around 60 or 61.
Better than nothing.
See? That's the kind of progress that the moral intern makes possible. As I
Yeah, we can
said,
come back to
the
this
loss of
if
any
we
life
want.
is terrible.
Maybe.
No matter who the person may have been. I do hope you're able to bring his killer or killers to justice. My friend. My friend is a good young man. His family immigrated here from Kedra, and life has not been easy for him. I'm
No,
Ollie. A
again,
moment.
I-
Do you have everything you need from me? I'm afraid we won't have the chance to speak again once you leave.
Yeah, why can't we talk later?
It's against diplomatic best practices for an official in my position to be discussing murders with local militiamen. And I'm pressed for time. After you leave, I should be leaving as well. Sure, go ahead. It's a beautiful space. Let me know.
Damn it. I mean, she'll still be there, but that's a whole day we would have to wait to actually advance. Whatever. Fine.
Was there anything else? My friend, my friend. What? I'm all ears, officer. Oh, that's unusual. Very good. What else then? Oh, well, certainly one can. And, of course, any loss of life. A great shame, yes. Colonialism is a dark specter in Oranier's past.
Just talking about the past is still going.
Which is why the work of the moral intern is so critical. It is our great bulwark against another century of bloodshed.
Oh, you know, that was just kind of bugging me.
As I said, I do hope you're able to bring his killer or killers to just my friend. Deadeyee is a candidate member of APIS. But, between you and me, their potential membership is a more contentious issue. That it's never going to happen. They entered negotiations in 21, and it's been pending ever since.
Does it tell you anything about Kedra himself? Itself? Is it warm there, cold, something in between?
EPIS is a very special program developed by the moral intern to support certain Occidental nations. It began as a unified system of weights and measures, which proved to be a wild success. Nothing but kilograms and centimeters as far as the eye can see. It was such a wild success that we expanded it into an economic union for the processing of steel. Another success. And between you and me, the moral intern feels emboldened by this success. Emboldened to take EPIS to the next level. Why, it stands for progress and stability, like the moral intern as a whole.
No, like what do the letters stand for?
It's been such a wild, extraordinary success thus far. We are very excited to take it to the next level.
You don't even hear the words I'm saying, do you?
A supranational political alliance. The United States of Occident.
Is it gonna be like this place here?
You mean Revachol? No, it's going to have transparent democracy. It's one day going to be a candidate member of EPIS, sure.
And say candidate members never become real members?
No. Candidate members do become members. Why do we even have the whole system in place if they don't? It just takes time. Time and evaluation. But we were talking about my friend here, not politics. How did any of us become friends? Bad things happening on the Insulindian Peninsula? Oil platforms ablaze in the night? Civil wars lasting for years? Finally, the international community is forced to step in. Au contraire, it's how millions of people end up where they are, meeting the people they meet. It's how I came here, and my friend too. Sorry, who?
There was a quick glance at his watch. Your friend, a smoker on the balcony. We were just talking about
But
him.
I told you, officer. He's a bright young man here to pursue his education. Education is the foundation of our future, especially the arts. It is a cornerstone of our civilization. Officer, you have to understand. I can't give you his personal information. I'm sure you have your own methods and databases, right? Please don't put me in this situation. He's deeply enmeshed in the study of the fine arts, yes. He's a truly free spirit. He likes all the arts. Perhaps graphic design, printmaking, who knows? The world is open wide for a talented youth like him. I'm just enjoying the view.
A view is dark outside. Free for your friend to leave you alone like this?
We're old friends. Nothing's taboo between us. He comes and goes. I'm sure you'll see him around. He's very active. I'm all ears, officer. Of course, I'm sorry.
Alright. I don't know. I think I got everything I could have out of that. Let's hurry.
Just an ordinary wall. Nothing to see here. Yeah. Why?
Why must we stop to look at this wall?
And what the heck is this? Cut our bullet holes, align the walls.
I've got nothing to say to you.
Oh wait, did he want to talk first? You know, I'm gonna load. I don't want to be rude despite my rush. Alright, let's see.
Yes?
From his head written all over, reminds you of your own. There's someone watching you from behind the glass door, a woman.
I was just thinking, what a nice evening it is for taking part in a murder investigation.
Now that Kim isn't here, let's talk about Sunday night.
Ah, yes. The night before I saw you in the hallway and reminded you you're a police officer.
One of the first things I remember doing in Elysium. Before you was only the room, the sound of the motor vehicle, steam, bathroom, and darkness.
Wow. Mythopoetically adequate stuff.
She's a glib girl, but she liked the wording.
Did you hear something Sunday night from my room?
There was the usual ruckus. Loud disco music.
Do I have any visitors?
I can't say. Probably not. Sounded like you were flying solo.
Mention loud disco?
Yes. Various artists. Ostentatious orchestrations prime among them.
You arches her eyebrow, waiting for it to connect with you.
Oh, we're huge where I come from. I was very young then, of course. Like 7. Life gets hard, but we go on.
Yeah, we go on, all right.
I don't know about that. At around 2 o'clock, the disco stopped and there was a change of pace. A slow, sad song started playing, like organ music on repeat. That went on for quite a while. Some of that time you were yelling along to it.
Was it singing this? Door of the empty case of the smallest church in Saint Sings.
Yes, there was a church in there. A really small church. Like the smallest, saddest church in the whole world. It was about that. And also...
What else?
that it doesn't matter anymore and that we're alone now. It was difficult to tell. The song itself was very quiet and soft, but you sounded like a wounded boar, sir. It was hard to understand what you were singing on top of it.
You say wounded, you mean like a Cole? We're going to take a hit to morale.
Yes, it was very cool.
Oh.
Then you started screaming and trashed the place.
Sure I wasn't being assaulted. That's so me. What did I do? Making this up, I would never behave like that.
No, it didn't sound like there was a fight. It sounded like someone was trashing their room.
Takes her a sip of her coffee and smiles.
A window was smashed. The tape player, probably. The song stopped. And furniture, too. A real destructathon. There was screaming. Then I think you passed out.
Was there anything else?
There was. I think you screamed that you didn't want to be this type of animal anymore. I may have misheard, but it was sort of memorable. I went out afterwards. Everything was quiet by then. Around 4 or 5. And that was it.
Thank you.
No problem, sir.
Only legendary. I still think I want to hold off on it.
The same small, heavy door.
Let's
No
do
lock
it.
in sight.
God dang it.
You give it another, more ferocious kick.
Demolish the place.
Below, in the Union box, was there something behind the window? In the hawthorn branches? Brushing against no one knows. It is a fleeting feeling.
I feel like I've gotten the double ones a little too often now. Feels right. You belong here.
I've got nothing to say.
It's you again. What is it?
Found someone who saw the hanging, a witness. That's something we should probably have Kim along with us.
Behind the dockworkers, a ceiling height window. The hawthorn branches scrape the glass like bony fingers. There's a little slide panel up there to let some air in. No need to open it in spring. It's still too cold outside.
42%, come on.
There's a yellow ribbon tied to one of the branches. Light yellow, faded with time. A tiny splash of color in the blackness of the thicket. Hanging from it, a bronze key.
What? Yellow ribbon tied to one of the branches. Light yellow, faded with time. A tiny splash of color in the back of the thicket, hanging from it, a bronze
It's
key.
close enough to the latch up there. One can slide it open and just take it. Surely not a coincidence.
Huh?
The big guy looks behind.
I don't know about that. I'm comfortable here. Don't think any sliding would really help right now.
Sorry, fucko. Looks like you're gonna have to go bush diving. Good fucking luck with that. The Hawthorne's got a bitch of a bite.
I'm gonna enjoy the sight of you in the bushes out there.
With a loud thud, the old man stands up, pushes the window open, grabs the key from the hawthorn branch, and slides it across the table to you.
Yo, thank you, Theo.
The key is brass. Workshop spare is etched into its bow. The old man closes the window and sits back down in silence.
Come on, man. We were just having some fun. Where's the harm in?
I'm tired of listening to your shit.
Thank you. Does anyone know why this key was hanging outside the union box window?
Don't thank me. I don't give two shits about your key.
Didn't even know it was there. Boys.
No idea.
Never even seen it. Someone must have hidden it there before this room became our place.
Another key in your hand, wonder what this opens?
That's an older building. Who knows?
The shrug is disingenuous. He's intrigued, if only for a moment.
Wait, so this is the union box?
The note is written with a blue pencil on a piece of lined off.
Oh, put it away. Spare key for workshop.
I've got nothing to say to you. Why are you I am being aggressive? Listen, you moral and unlucky. You are part of a mob, enforcing the unlawful privatization of Revachol. 20 fat men in the Occident are stealing it all, and you are their bodyguard.
Fuck yeah.
So ask what you came to ask, or get back to your commanders. Let's.
I kind of wish we had the lieutenant with us on that.
The bed is still cold from the broken.
And again, I probably should
The bed
close
is
off.
still cold from the wind blowing in from the broken window. The mattress creaks as you close your eyes and try your hardest to fall asleep.
Here we are again, my broken bud. The waves are coming, carrying you away. But you can't go. No, you have to stay. Always half aware of yourself. You're not cooperating, brother man. It's your disgusting body. Even through your sleep, you feel a vague discomfort suffusing it. Your belly and your sides are unpleasantly tender. You wish you could curl up into a fetal ball of safety. But you cannot, because of the pain.
And there's a lot of it, ever present in your organs. It's like every one of them has their own nasty song to sing. Every cell in your body is moaning in agony, asking, what did we ever do to you?
Now, you're finally thinking about something other than yourself. Let's see how far that'll get you.
These are my just desserts. I will endure this pain with dignity. No, please. Where is that blessed nothingness and sweet oblivion? I think I need medical attention. Or I'm an artist. Whatever damages my art.
There's no dignity here. Only reflections of your body mass. Flashes of the day. You keep coming back to yourself in the mirror. But why? To admire all your accomplishments? You're just stuck here, in the half-world. Could try looking at other people. Really looking. But why would you want to start doing that?
I will. I'm looking at all people all the time. I like them. We'll go with it anyways.
Sure you do. They're all so friendly, aren't they?
Some are. They just kind of give a ton of info.
Some of them are. Some of them are nice. Others are scared. At least they're interesting. Each one has a process just like yours, running in the space between their ears, full of secrets. People are beautiful, statuesque, parodies and tragedies of themselves. A great democracy of creatures.
What do you think you're doing right now? Coming to some greater awareness? Look at all these lights, blinking in and out of existence. Thoughts! You're just pretending that you're asleep, even to yourself, while the world goes on without you.
Let it. Let it.
But it never seems to let you go, does it? Time to rise and wipe that shining sweat off as best you can. Gather your bearings. Rock and roll.
I prefer rock and stone. Up and at him. Come on.
A mirror hangs on the bathroom wall. In it, your face, adorned with the expression. A mirror hangs on the bathroom wall.
Alright, fine.
A mirror hangs on the bathroom wall. The faucet is quite terribly mangled, but you just might be able to twist its parts into place. You handle the chain cutters deftly, applying just enough pressure. The faucet regains a recognizable shape. The steam stops. Told you that you needed those chain cutters. Everything is connected. Everything has a purpose. The mirror begins to clear slowly without you having to wipe it.
I kind of don't want to. And I would just have the smile on anyways. Good morning.
Yes?
Alright, well, who are y'all?
The woman in an RCM patrol officer's uniform winces as she notices you.
I would really prefer not to talk to you right now.
Hold on, you're caught with RCM. I'm on a murder investigation. Are you the cavalry? Everything alright? Why don't you want to talk to me?
Yes, I am. I know.
Here's the real deal.
Come on.
I'm definitely not the cavalry.
Yeah, is everything alright?
I don't know. I mean, why would I want to talk to you?
Never wronged you. I've done that to a lot of people. It's cool to see another cop. I thought Kim and I were the only ones. We just do this by the book. Why? Bring the word of the end to come.
No, you're not. You're not the only cop in the world.
Feels like he's said that to
Okay,
her before.
fine. Let's talk. What did you want? What precinct?
Am I from? God, he doesn't know.
Fucking deranged lunatic.
Glasses wearing man pushes through his teeth.
You're getting an intellectually unsatisfying vibe from this conversation. Maybe you're doing something wrong.
We told him we lost our memory.
I don't know what to say.
Don't say anything, Judith.
What are you, the police, doing here?
I'm just looking out for...
You?
No one. I'm just a man with sunglasses. And you are?
Horse-faced woman. Say nothing.
I just want to do my job. That's all. Yes? What is it? What priest?
Am I from?
Fucking deranged.
You're getting an intellectually.
You look like shit.
Your old face reflects in the man's sunglasses.
And I don't mean that as a metaphor.
No, you don't. You look like a young god.
Formidable success. You look like shit. I don't look like shit. I know, it's intentional. Well, the last couple of days have been rough. Like, doesn't matter. It's what's on the inside that matters. Everyone get this case solved. Say nothing, just flex. It's intentional. It actually is intentional, because I don't want to try to change the face at all.
Like undercover?
Well, as far as disguises go, this is one of the best I've seen. I mean, I could swear you're an actual bum.
Oh, come on, Jean. It looks like it's been a rough week on him.
It's not just this week. What do you want?
There's something about this guy that matches with a face in your head. A similar but different face. The suit, the sunglasses, the haircut. He's famous. That's how you know his face.
Are you famous or something?
Not as famous as you, superstar.
Says without the slightest hint of irony. I knew it, Kim. I knew it was a superstar.
I fear you're misinterpreting the situation.
I'm not, Kim. Play along.
Talk to me, superstar. What do you want?
I'm not getting involved in this.
It's not my style, he thinks, glancing at the man in sunglasses and the woman beside him. Oh boy, they're mad at him. No wonder. He just doesn't recognize them.
Watch out for yourself, loser.
That voice, so very familiar. Did you hear it when calling to your station and reporting your badge missing?
Oh, really? I wonder where. That's the where you remember me from? You don't say. Goodbye then. The voice thing was a coincidence. Run along, asshole.
Close. Well, I guess that's going to be the best we can do at this point in time. So yeah, let's stand up here.
I can't believe this shit.
You know what it is. It's like the two of you know each other. Just ask him.
Oh, I definitely know you from somewhere.
Another life.
From where? Another life?
Yes, from another life. A different life. Maybe the life of a police officer belonging to the ranks of the... To what station do you think you would belong in this alternate and totally fictional reality?
I think it was 57th. 69.
I think even in this fictional reality, the 57th would still be my station.
My condolences. Go ahead. Have another guess. Okay. That's plausible. That's entirely plausible. Now we're really getting somewhere.
Long, meaningful
Somewhere good. Okay.
Yeah, okay. Oh, the hypothetical 4-1. Yeah, let's fantasize about that. Blinks aggressively. Not busy? You're not busy. Let's just play around. Relationship be in the alternate universe. Do you have a crime to solve? Who else is in our imaginary police station? Can't imagine anymore.
Let's be crazy. Let's say you and I are partners. How's that for a thought experiment?
Seem like a cool guy. I'd love to have you as my partner. Seem like a bit of a drag. Yeah, he seems kind of cool.
Would you now, or would I be cramping your style? Never mind. Partner.
Okay, actually, you probably would cram myself. I mean, that could also be true. He's not disco. No, he wouldn't cram my style at all. Actually, shouldn't have called you my partner. Kim's my partner. He's going to know.
Okay. How about you stop wasting my time and get on with whatever you were doing then? Oh, no. You see, I enjoy watching other better cops solve crimes. And let me tell you, it's been quite a privilege seeing you work.
This isn't helping.
She's shaking her head, looking at the man with sunglasses disapprovingly.
You're not going to believe this, but police officers. Yes, sir. Solving crimes, locking up bad guys, and get this, and not getting that drink on at 2 o'clock. Just some regular boring motherfuckers in suits and uniforms. Nothing spectacularly extravagant like you, the far-out son of Lang. Oh, it's you eccentric genius. I mean, with your unorthodox approach to police work, it has to be you.
Want to tell me more about him or her?
Not even a little bit.
It's an urban myth about an officer who is so far undercover he can't remember who he is. As I said, just an urban myth. You are not the son of Lang.
He's trying to protect you from further rough handling, dished out by this sunglassed man. Okay, yes, you get the joke. Leave it at that.
Let's be crazy. Let's say you and I are partners. How's that for a thought experiment? No, because in this thought experiment, we are police officers in a police station. We don't do crimes. We're not crime bros.
Come on, stop it.
Neither can I, partner. Neither can I.
His gray eyes suddenly flash above the glasses frames. They feel sad.
It's a mere second, but it feels like you saw something. A gram of compassion in that sadness.
About what? You don't look like a cop. You know what you look like?
Suck a shit.
Exactly.
You answer some questions for me?
No.
Did you have to? Why not?
Because it's not my job. Why don't you go and fucking do yours and solve this damn hanging?
If you don't want to answer questions, maybe you want to hear me say things?
Actually, I don't want to hear you say things.
Come on, Jean.
Okay, say things. I want to hear you say things.
Suddenly, out of nowhere, case-related things start popping up in your head.
Okay, I'm doing this investigation. I hanged a man.
So, do you know who hanged him?
Not yet.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, why am I even telling you?
I don't know. Why are you?
Gives you an odd
Who
look.
knows why we do the things we do? Somehow, bouncing those ideas off the man with sunglasses felt calming, like you've done it before. You know what? It must be because he's buff. He looks like he works out, like he's got the devil on his back.
Oh my god, there's more. You want something more? What is it?
Okay, the man with the sunglasses and his hypothetical Station 41. Weird,
this whole interaction was
right?
perfectly normal. Frankly, I'm way past caring. I know, super weird. Guess it was kind of weird, yes. And no, it was... This is kind of how I've been approaching everything in the game, more or
There's
less.
something missing here. Something you can't put our finger on. You know what? Just ask him. I know it sounds crazy, and you'll probably get laughed at. But still.
Yeah.
Yes, just cross it off the list. It's probably not true, though.
Now we're from the
Again?
same station.
I can't believe this shit. I'm going to say no, just to see what you'll say to that. What'd you say?
Yeah, probably not. I don't remember you from anywhere.
God fucking shit.
Pinches the root of his nose.
None of this is great news for him. Okay, I was clearly wrong. He is a firefighter, male nurse, animal control agent, something of that kind. Not a cop. Go on with your cop work. Don't let me stop you again.
Monica's titties are big.
I've got nothing to say to you.
Okay, well, y'all still don't want to talk. Can't do it with glass. Don't do it at all.
Hi, gendarme. Another rendezvous.
You're here.
I am. So are you. What brings you here?
Yeah,
Oh,
tell me
yes,
about that
let's
guy.
see. He knocked on my door a few days after the lynching. I think he was going through the entire building, asking questions.
Yeah, besides muscular.
Let me think. He had an accent. He sounded like one of those mercenaries. He sounded vaguely Oranese. No, not vaguely, scratch that. He sounded definitely Oranese.
Was he alone?
Yes, but he was speaking to someone on his earpiece.
His earpiece?
Yes, you know those tiny speaker microphones that fancy security guards sometimes wear. Just reporting back whatever I was telling him. Nothing. That I didn't see anything. What friend? No, I don't think it came up. Muscular, handsome, strong, like one of those military types. Sure. Anything else on your mind? Admiring the atmosphere. What about you, officer?
Live here. My room is right upstairs. I'm here to kick some ass and solve the case I'm working on. Don't know what I'm doing here. Just go wherever life takes me.
Convenient. But what are you doing here? Talking to me? Admiring the atmosphere. Well, here's to you. You did? And how did you like him?
You're right. He was magically bureaucratic. Didn't like him as much as I like you. Didn't. He's a government official. Don't trust governments. I guess he was alright.
I told you, he can be very useful. I guess that's the charm of powerful people. A visitor from the first world. He's not like you and me, gendarme. He can always return. To his opportunities in Occident, sur la clé. Still, his coming and going brings some life to the village. Or is it just money? I don't know.
Why was he staying at your place in the middle of the night? Don't want to talk about other people. I want to talk about you.
He has keys. And he likes the view. To the sea, I mean. Friends, I told you. Sunday friends. Friends who like to get together from time to time.
What does it mean, Sunday friend?
That he won't be there when times get tough, I guess.
Is that even a
It
friend?
is. On Sundays. Hmm? What about me, gendarme?
What is it about the way he carries himself? He's so different.
It's the sports. He's a sports guy. All about that physical prowess and athletic
Close.
skill. Nothing else here.
Bye-bye, gendarme.
Like our character is infatuated almost with that guy.
Hi, Ace Detective. Are you here for more books?
The woman before.
All right. call it here. We got some time spent. Some EXP, some new stuff. Yeah, not bad. I mean, I have to assume. Sworn we had a map at some point. Didn't I? At any rate, we're done for now. If anyone's watching, thanks for watching, and until next time, have a good one.